2002. 3 adult bears, Adam, Andrew, and Ben, lay around their bear cave. Members of the once famous punk rock outfit Blink Hibernate-2, the world's only Ursidae punk rock band. To say they were past their prime would be putting it lightly. The den is littered with empty beer cans, nudie bear magazines, and fish bones. The dank living quarters are drenched in a sort of tangible misery. Adam stands up and stares at a Country Bears poster decorating the cave wall. He growls fiercely and rips the poster down with a swipe of his claw.
Oh, come on. That was my favorite one.
Yes, that was awesome, Adam. Let's rip those Berenstain Bears posters off Andrew's walls next.
No, I beg you, stop.
Nah, I'm not gonna destroy Andrew's room. It smells like mountain lion piss in there.
Not to mention it'd be anti-Semitic.
Andy O'Bear, your groovy ass is right. Our gripe is with those damn Country Bears, not the Berenstains.
Sibling sexing, glue sniffing, Alex Jones watching bears. They ruined our forest. They ruined our music.
Well, I heard they played Ron DeSantis' birthday party this year.
I heard they visited the board-ornate 16 migrants. Wait, why did we have a poster of them in our cave?
I did it to impress those hot Christian wolves we had over last week.
Enough is enough. I'm gonna kill those bunkin' bears, I fucking swear.
All in due time, Benjamin R. Bear, all in due time. But now we must hurry. Grab my coat. We're going out.
Where are we going, Adam? Do we have a show?
Nay, quite the opposite, sweet, sweet Andy. We're going to sabotage a certain big gig in the national park.
How are we going to do that? We're not bearerists.
We're gonna burn down the national park.
Good one, Ben. But for real, Adam, what's our plan?
Oh yeah, no, totally, sweetie. Ben is correct. We're burning down the national forest. There's nothing more punk rock to do for a bear than burn down its own biome. And who are we?
We're Blink Hibernate-2, and we're here to fucking rock.
Okay, yeah, let's go. No one's getting your fucking jacket for you, though.
Yeah, fuck you, Adam.
At that very second, Patrick runs into the cave growler in what appears to be like a high school bear mascot costume, but not even like a nice high school, like a poor high school's mascot costume. Like, not realistic is my point. It's me, Billy B. Bear, King of Bears, here to tell you that burning down the forest is against bear code.
Who the hell are you?
I just told you. Billy B. Bear.
Come on, pal. We know you're not a bear. There's no bear code. I could smell that spiked Topo Chico on your breath 30 minutes ago.
A figure emerges at the entrance of the cave. It's William holding a grenade of bear poison.
It's pointless, Pat. Your plan didn't work. They need to die.
Yo, what the fuck?
What is going on here?
I'm a bear, king of bears. Don't burn down the forest.
Why are you wearing a bear costume?
Ah, damn it. Patrick takes off the bear mask from the suit. Ugh. Yuck. It was friggin' hard to breathe in.
Out of the way, Pat.
William, this isn't the way. Just because we're radical centrists and they're Antifa leftists doesn't mean we need to end their lives.
I hate the Country Bears just as much as anybody. Just the other day, I heard they gangbanged Ted Nugent in the parking lot of a Monster Jam. It was disgusting. But nonetheless, they are rebels against the elitist Hollywood deep state. Politics aside, they are brothers in arms against a greater evil none of you could possibly understand. And more importantly, they have information we need.
William points the poison grenade right at the bears, putting his finger on the trigger. Patrick stands in between him and the bears. I can't let you do this.
Pat, get out of my way.
Wait a second. Were you, like, making out with a pine tree?
Yeah, he was making out with a pine tree and humping it as well. That's peculiar stuff, man.
What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, dude, we're bears. We have an excellent sense of smell.
I can't believe this guy fucked a tree!
Oh shit, it's the tree fucker!
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Is that where you went? Holy shit. All three of the bears look down simultaneously to inspect the tree sap caked to the crotch of his pants.
Look, that's sap from other stuff. Okay, that's sap from other stuff. Look, I'm 2 seconds away from poisoning this whole goddamn cave, so listen up. My name is William Woods, Time Cop. enemy to the Hollywood deep state, friend to all nature. And you guys cannot burn down the entire national forest, especially before we get our intel from those damn country bears.
How about instead of burning down your own home, you do like a reunion tour or something? You can charge like $500 a ticket for general admission stadium seating. You'll be rich.
You think people would pay to see us?
Hell yeah. Adam, didn't your cancer just go into remission?
Yeah, it did. He's right. It did.
And Ben, you're dating a Beardashian now? That's gotta be great, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is.
And Andrew, aliens do exist. They're coming for us. And it's in large part because of you and that weird little angel band you had.
Ah, shucks.
We don't need violence to solve our problems, unless it's revolutionary violence against the Hollywood elitist deep state. Those are the folks you can really torture. You can tie them to a truck and drag them down a dirt road, pour acid on them, make them drink sewer water, etc., in a video game. So what do you bears say? Will you join us?
You know what? They're right, guys. This isn't punk. Fire is more of an aesthetic for a metal band anyway. I think we've forgotten an important thing about our identity.
I love you guys so much, and I love being a damn bear.
Okay. I get it. We're bears. We need to respect our roots, and community can be punk rock too. It's not all about destruction all the time, blah, 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 blah. Fine, but I'm gonna eat this motherfucker if he doesn't put that fucking grenade away.
Okay. Sorry, buddy.
William puts the grenade back in his certified cinephile's weapon bag.
So what do we do with our evening now that our moral compass is being realigned by this twink?
Let's jam.
The three punk bears and William spend the rest of the evening rocking out in the jam cave. Lifelong memories were made, and as the sun rose over the forest, before Will could ask the bears to help him dismantle the Hollywood elitist deep state, the bears went into hibernation. Man plans, bears sleep. The deep state laughs.
Contractually complete.
Fuck you, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick, I like you.
Yeah. Hey, Patrick, fuck off.
Certified Cinephiles.
We've heard of Pirates of the Caribbean. We've
Yarr.
heard of Haunted Mansion. We've heard of Splash Mountain. You've heard of It's a Little Small World. These are historic rides in the Disney theme park world. Right? Not Disney. I'm talking Disney Tokyo, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Paris. Okay?
Oui.
These are all rides that have become movies.
Yep.
And we have chosen Country Bears today because, against our new lawyer's wishes, we have decided that
Christian.
this is a pivotal movie that we need to bring to light.
Yes, it is. They're a little bit country. They're a little bit rock and roll. They're the Country Bears. It's funny because the story of Country Bears is the story of Country Bears. Does that make sense, Will?
It absolutely does. And this movie is incredible. I mean, my God, it was written by Mark Perez. It was directed by Peter Hastings. It stars Haley Joel Osment, Diedrich Bader, Christopher Walken, Stephen Root, Toby Huss, James
Queen
Gammon,
Latifah.
Queen Latifah, Elton John, Stephen Tobolsky, Daryl Mitchell, and Fred Garrett from Everybody Loves Raymond in its heyday. These are all actors that were in their prime when this movie came out, post 9/11. This movie was supposed to be the answer to the world that says, you know what? No matter how many Taliban fly planes at us, no matter how many buildings the Taliban explode, we will always fight with love.
And he is saying it like Taliban, but he's doing that on purpose because this was back then when we didn't really know who are these guys, these guys over in the Middle East. The
I'm trying
Taliban?
to paint a picture. I'm trying to paint a
he's
picture of the Taliban.
Yeah,
Trying to paint a picture.
Taliban. That's you remember, but that's how everyone was saying it back then.
Yeah, I'm trying to paint a picture. This movie was Disney's. They threw everything into this movie. They didn't spare any expense. This movie was one of their highest budgeted films to date. And this was supposed to be their answer to the world, saying no matter how hard they hit, we're going to hit back so much harder, but with love and hope and resilience. And that was what Country Bears was supposed to be. And what happened, Pat? What happened with the reviews? What happened with the box office?
Well, basically, Christopher Walken's character is a real person, and they're the Hollywood deep state elites, and they came in and they had a different narrative they wanted to push. And I guess bears were out and pirates was in. And I cannot believe how wrong that is of them, because I'm pretty sure we're on the same page here, Will. Bears is way cooler than pirates.
You're absolutely right. And here's the thing. So we're talking pirates because very interesting that there was not just one or two or even a trilogy. There was a full-on franchise of 6 movies. It was Disney's most prolific series to date, was supposed to be The Country Bears. They had 6 movies. They had 2 of them already filmed and in the books by the time the first one came out. That's how sold they were on this movie. And if you've seen it, you would fucking know that this movie is the lifeblood of cinema. This movie is everything that you want in a piece of film. It will bring you to your knees. It'll make you soil your drawers. It sure as hell had Patrick pissing his corduroys like no one's goddamn business.
They're at all new levels of pissed in. I don't know what I'm gonna. For the first time, I'm really thinking about throwing them out. This Bears.
You can't do that. Those things
rock.
Yeah, those things, they deserve to be in the Smithsonian. If I'm going to be quite honest with you.
You keep saying that. You always keep saying that.
You know I don't lie. You know
You're gassing
incapable
me
of
up.
lying. You know I'm incapable of lying.
You're gassing me. I'm more full of your gas than those pants are of my piss. You are gassing me up. So, what happened to your neck anyway? You have a neck brace on. If you're just listening, he has a neck brace on.
Are you serious? Oh, I totally forgot about this. It was nothing. Just a little tweak. That's all. Just a little tweak.
Was it from yoga with Adrian?
Yeah. It was, and for all listeners out there, I highly recommend doing Adrian on YouTube, Yoga with Adrian. She does a 30 days in January, 30 days of yoga with Adrian, and I've certainly been keeping up with her, and you learn all sorts of things doing yoga, and it certainly had nothing to do. It was not me trying to suck my own dick.
What? Why would you say that then?
I felt like you were insinuating that, and I just want to say that I have no idea what that would even be like, and that's not what this is about. It has nothing to do with me trying to suck my own dick.
I didn't think that. I just asked about yoga. You're the one that brought up you. Now, me and the listeners are going to think you were trying to suck your own dick, and you.
Look, no offense, but I kind of feel like
neck.
you're gaslighting me right now, because what you were saying you're kind of twisting the words, and I felt like you were insinuating that I was trying to suck my own dick because I've been doing yoga with Adrian for the past 30 days, and I'm more flexible. Yeah, I probably could. Okay, sure. Hypothetically speaking, I've been doing enough yoga that, I I say I could probably do it if I wanted to, but I don't.
Then stop talking about it.
You brought it up.
Anyway, is your neck okay? Are you going to be okay?
It's freaking busted. So
You have a broken neck?
It's not broken, but it's busted. I gotta. Basically, I need to let my neck refuse itself, and the doctors say I need to wear this thing as long as it takes. So it can't come off, not even in the shower.
I don't want to hurt you any further, but can we do a little role play real quick?
Sure.
I just want to see what your mobility's at.
Mm-hmm.
So we're potting. Wait, I'll wait till you drink.
Yeah, take a drink.
That sucks. We're potting. All of a sudden, the door opens. It's an intruder. Can you turn 180 degrees?
Yeah, I gotta swivel in my chair.
No, you're gonna have to do it faster than that.
See, this is not a good situation for me.
Well, come back.
Yeah, I'm dead in the water.
Potting. Let's try again. We're potting. Intruder. Go. You would be fucked.
Yeah, I'd be in trouble.
You're just going to put your hands up like that?
Yeah. Hey, look. Look at this on my neck. It's a freaking neck brace, and it stings. But they got me on a good amount.
Did you say it stings?
It stings, yeah. It's like very sharp pain in my neck. Yeah. Honestly, it feels like it's burning. It feels like it's on fire. But that's what they say, that this injury feels like, that it's like on fire. Oh, just poor me, that's all. It's no big deal. I don't want pity, but seriously, poor me.
That does suck, man, and well wishes to you. I hope you heal up soon. What a trooper for you to continue on with the podcast.
Yeah, it's, I could have my legs chopped off and I'd still want to do the podcast. You know that. I'm dedicated to the craft, and this message, is bigger than us. It's bigger than you or me, and it's important. So despite my injury and the, threat on my life by our ex-lawyers, our ex-legal counsel, the gang stalkers, and certainly I've posted many comments to Yoga with Adrian and let her know that, hey, look, I've been injured by your YouTube, and that's, you should have warned me. Should have warned me before we got started on this. So, gonna have to look into that.
Country Bears.
So there's a name that we've got to say here. And
What name is that?
not only did they direct Top Gun Maverick, National Treasure, Bad Boys, but also Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
Wow.
His name is Jerry Bruckheimer, and he is the film producer you probably haven't ever heard of, but
He's a little snake.
yeah. So to cut things short, I mean, just to get into it, people, to make things as clear as fucking possible for you, if you need to clean out your ears, get to it. All right, Jerry Bruckheimer in his Pirates of the Caribbean pitch was up against the pitch of Country Bears, and well, Disney, of course, why would they pick Pirates of the Caribbean? People want to see the Country Bear when you're at a theme park. Pirates of the Caribbean is fine. It's not that good of a ride. It's fine. It breaks down a lot. But
Well,
you're gonna want to see the Country Bears.
something.
Yeah.
Pirates. Do they smell good?
Absolutely not. They're known to not smell good. That's like their thing.
Bears. Does they smell good?
Absolutely, because they eat honey, candy, marshmallow, chocolate. They're delicious.
Flour?
Yeah,
They eat
flour.
flour?
They eat cookie.
They eat rose.
They eat roast. They eat cooked meats, smoked
They eat
meats.
lily.
Exactly. They eat lily. They eat anything that smells good because they have such powerful nose.
So why the heck would you want a stinky pirate ride when you could have a delicious smelling bears ride?
That is exactly what I'm talking about. You wouldn't. The science doesn't. Nothing makes sense. The only thing that makes sense is that we have key players that are controlling an industry, and ipso facto, controlling a narrative for an entire planet. Because
Entire generation.
Hollywood is not just Los Angeles, California, right?
No.
It's not just at your Regals, your AMCs, and your Landmarks. This is
No,
global,
it's-
ain't it?
Yeah. And, that's our main export here in the States. Are you okay? You're wriggling around.
Yeah. God, this thing
Maybe-
burns.
Don't watch the video this week. It's kind of
can't-
sad to see Will like this.
It's fine. I can show you the... I've gotten pretty good at the yoga, and I can show you some good moves here if you want. But we don't have to do that
Maybe
right now.
after. Maybe
Yeah.
after.
It's really
I
good
forgot
when
what
I
we were
get my
talking
legs.
about.
It's a really good lower back stretch. If you lay on the floor and you get your legs over your head, and you just sort of
So-
roll back, and it allows every vertebrae. You're rolling back every vertebrae. And that's
So
honestly
where-
how I did it, but I just didn't stretch enough beforehand. But it,
Huh.
Yeah.
Where is your mouth? Where's your mouth in that instance? Like what's next to your mouth?
oh, the navel area. Yeah, your navel. Your face and your mouth would be next to your navel. Like chin to navel.
And wow, you're very flexible. So you're
30 Days with Adrian.
Dick's
Yeah, can't
kinda-
recommend it enough.
kind of just teabagging the top of your head almost.
Okay, well, all right, now I see where you're going with this, but no. I mean, yeah, sure. I could see that if I wasn't wearing clothes, but I'm wearing clothes when I do it. And yeah,
Are your pants zipped up? Like your jeans? Are you sucking your own dick, Will?
I just think it's
Did you
really
learn-
interesting that you're asking me this.
Did you learn yoga so you could suck your own dick?
I think it's
Did you-
really interesting that you're asking me this.
Did you learn yoga with Adrian so you could pleasure yourself? Did you turn Adrian's teachings into a dark art?
Okay, first and foremost, I think it's really interesting that you're asking me this, and takes one to
Yeah,
know one.
I do too.
And
What?
I just have to
What?
say that, yeah, I just have to say that, like, it's kind of weird that you're even
What?
asking me this.
Oh, well, takes one to
Because-
know one. What does that mean?
I think you know exactly what it means. I think that you are insinuating that I did something that I did not, and I did not injure myself that way. But I
You have
think
a
that
neck
you
brace
think
on,
that
and you won't
because
tell me-
you tried it.
I can't suck my own dick. I don't have a neck brace on. Look, I'm doing.
Well, yeah, but I also
Look at
know
that. Do that, Will. Do that, Will.
I can't. I have to move my shoulders. This thing is stable.
Yeah, exactly.
Stable as
Because
it
you
comes.
tried to suck your own dick. You probably finished.
Damn. No, I did not.
You okay?
Yeah.
You didn't. You didn't. So you admit you did. You
No, I
it.
did not.
You didn't finish, but you did it.
No, I did not do it. I did not.
No,
I
you
did
just
not
said
do
you
it.
didn't finish. You just said you didn't finish.
I think that we need
you
to.
did.
This is how I can prove to you, okay, because this is what it comes down to is proof, right? It's called self-sucking, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Okay, and self-sucking, in a lot of cultures, it's not looked down upon. One, and two, I don't do it. I wouldn't do it, even if I could do it. I wouldn't self-suck because
You do?
I am not into that. Because they say that it's actually more like sucking a dick than it is like getting your dick sucked. That's what all of the blogs online say, all of the forums. They say that it's actually more like sucking a dick than it is than you getting your dick sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But if you're into that, then
kinda
no,
like
there's
when you're-
no problem. That's fine.
It's like when you're 69ing, it is just like, I'm doing work. I can't really enjoy this blowjob. So I guess if you're sucking yourself off, it's like, oh, I'm doing this work. I can't really enjoy this blowjob.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
You know.
I could see it. Back to the Country Bears, because we're
You-
Pat. We're in the middle of the. Can we get back to the
We're
podcast?
in the thick of it.
We're in the thick.
We're
of
in the
it.
thick of it.
We got a
Movie
star-studded
boys.
cast. We have millions and millions of dollars thrown at a movie that's truly epic. I mean, if you like Avatar, if you like Star Wars, if you like The Lord of the Rings, let me tell you something. Country Bears is an epic tale. This
And it's
movie,
none of this new country crap. This is old, cool country. This is Willie Nelson. There's some rock in this. This is some Grateful Dead. There's Grateful Dead in this. This is the stuff your dad listened to. Your dad's cool older brother, maybe. This is the guys that, if you're a woman, these are the guys in tie-dye shirts that are like in their mid to late 60s and they touch your ass when they're at the restaurant. That's the ones
true.
that the Country Bears listen to.
You got him on a
Those are-
pinboard. This is T-Rex and Company, that's for sure. You call it Dead & Co. This is
Mm-hmm.
T-Rex & Co. Yeah, T-Rex, we gave you a shout out on the pod. Guess what? We know exactly what you do on a daily night at Applebee's. We know just so our listeners know, T-Rex invited us to Applebee's one night. He said he'd pay for our dinner, and so we went. Guess what? He freaking did not pay for dinner. He ended up getting blackout drunk, and Pat and I had to pay for the whole thing, including all of his drinks. And he had been there since 1:30 in the afternoon, and it was 7 p.m. He was just
We
down
didn't know
on these
that
things.
till we got the bill. And then the server, she thought we were like guilty by association. She thought we were animals.
Yeah.
Do not go to dinner with your dad's work friends,
It's bad
especially if they
news.
work at the Harley dealership.
No matter what they promise you, you need to just say no.
No matter how many riches they promise you.
Before we go any further, we have to bring up some news about our current legal situation.
Oh, yeah, let me tell them.
Yeah, you
Let's
tell 'em,
play a
Pat.
little game. Here's a little hint. Home Alone. He's an actor. Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
You might know of him.
Culkin.
Heard of it.
No, we did not get Macaulay.
He's not
No,
a
we did
lawyer,
not.
you idiots.
You dumb fucks. No, we did not get Rory or
Kieran.
the one in six, Kieran. We got Christian, and
Yeah.
he's a lawyer, and he's the best.
Oh, he's the best. We could sing praises for him. I mean, we could sing songs about Christian because he's, you know what I love about Christian? Pat?
Christian, you rise me up, Christian. Yo, I'm Christian now. Christian.
We've been Christian, Pat. We've been singing the gospel, and that's what we connected with Christian on. Even though he is an atheist, he has the name Christian, and we
raise
just told
me
him about our
up.
faith.
You raise me up.
Oh my God, voice
Yes,
of an angel.
you do. Yes, you do. He's got me singing. He says he could help me get a deal.
He can't. He's also Pat's new manager. He's not managing me just yet, but he has hip-pocketed me to manage me. But yeah, he's already sending Pat out to audition for all sorts of things, including the new Jason Bourne movie.
Yes, you do.
He really
Yeah, but
likes
I'm more
Pat.
focused on the singing stuff. Yes, you do. I might be the new Jason Bourne 'cause a Christian. See
Yeah.
how much more I'm just excited thinking about it.
I love
It feels good to have a good lawyer for once.
Yeah, so Christian, basically, okay, so you're thinking, all right, what happened to Paul Pfeiffer of the Wonder Years? Well,
Snoozer.
snoozer. Yeah, it turns out he's kind of boring, huh, Pat?
Yeah, he just wanted to talk numbers and letters and words, and he kept giving us papers to sign, and we had all these meetings we're supposed to go to and court dates and stuff, and it's like, boring. I thought you were an actor.
Yeah, also, what's the point of hiring a lawyer if you have to go to court? That's
I
the
thought I got to
whole-
boss you around.
It's
I
called
thought
legal representation.
You don't get to boss me around. You're my lawyer.
Yeah. If I wanted to go to court, I would just go myself. But I don't want to go to court.
Duh.
I am not.
I would
gonna go to
represent
court.
myself.
Yeah. The whole point
I
of
represent
us
myself.
hiring you is for you to represent us. I just think that I don't know. So yeah, we were button heads, and we're not sorry. It's just so weird that he expected us. Like, I don't know. We don't need to get to it on the pod, but really, nothing necessarily against him. Like, if you want like a boring ass lawyer, then there you go. But for us, yeah, we need somebody a little bit more exciting. And
I was like, hey, Paul, or whatever the fuck your name is. Go be
Josh.
a public defendant, you loser.
Oh man, he did. Patrick said that to him, and yeah, things got heated at the office. Let's say that things got very heated at the office.
But now we have Christian. You raise me up. Everything is beautiful again.
So Christian is gonna pass his bar soon, and in the meantime, he's hip pocketed me. So I'm gonna try out some like commercial audition stuff for him, and he's got Pat like doing like America like what's that Simon Cowell show with the 3 X's? He's got you doing Masked Singer.
The Voice.
The Voice. He's got Pat on The Voice. He's got Pat auditioning for the new Jason Bourne. It's really amazing, like what he's doing. But So
I'm gonna be on the 2nd season of Velma.
Yes, Queen. I'm gonna. He's gonna send me up for some stuff too. So it's gonna be really just everybody. Okay, I see what you're saying in the chat, okay, and it's not very nice. Okay, I'm working at my own pace here. And Pat is very
This is
marketable.
how show business works. Sometimes I'm ahead.
Yeah,
One day will maybe be ahead.
exactly.
But it's just feast or famine.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not going to hold it against him because he's getting submitted to the new Jason Bourne movie. I
didn't tell you what role I'm going to be on the new season of Velma. But I'm going to be Scooby.
That is amazing. I'm so happy for you. Did you audition for that already? Is that confirmed?
Yeah, I auditioned and I got the role.
Oh.
I went out to lunch with
That's
Mindy Kaling
amazing.
last week.
That's amazing. You went to lunch.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even tell me that. That's amazing.
Oh, well, you were busy doing yoga and stuff, so
I wasn't that
I'd
busy.
give you your time to release. Give
Yeah.
you your time to.
It's only like
It was
20
like a
minutes
work
day.
thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I get it.
It's a work thing.
That's so
yeah, I'm gonna be
cool.
Scooby.
Wow.
I'm gonna be Scooby.
Scooby and maybe the new Jason Bourne.
Yeah, they're doing like a body positive Jason Bourne. It's gonna be awesome.
Wow. That's so cool. I really like that for you. I'm just like really happy for you about that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like-
things are really looking up for us.
Yeah.
And the response for season 2 of Certified Cinephiles has been great. I don't know if we're going to keep going after season 2. Like, I mean, I have a lot of success.
Yeah, it's just like we'll figure it out as it goes, We'll just see what happens. But with that being said, Christian hasn't even passed his bar yet, so we're hoping he's going to be our lawyer, but he actually might not be, so he might be fired. So I don't know.
We actually don't have any representation right now,
Yeah.
which
So he might
feels
not.
like you forgot your bulletproof vest at home, But
Yeah.
we're laying low. I haven't seen any gang stalkers today, which is...
But you haven't left
honestly,
the house. You haven't left the house.
But the days when I don't see him are the days that I'm really worried,
Yeah. I just feel like, we probably need a new lawyer. Sounds like he kind of
Yeah.
isn't that good of one, because he's not even one. Kind of makes sense that, I don't know, actually kind of feels like he's sort of wasting our time.
Well, no, he's managing us. He's got you in his hip pocket. He's done a bunch for me.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll find you some stuff.
No, I feel
You
like...
keep turning down the roles that he
Yeah.
finds for you, too.
Yeah, I
You
feel
didn't
like...
tell him that.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't want to do any of those roles. Those roles aren't what I, want to be known for. So,
Tell him what roles it was.
okay, well, first and foremost, you know that I'm an ally to the LGBTQ community. I'm an ally, a huge ally to the LGBTQ community. I got plenty of LGBTQ plus friends, and I support it 100%. But at the same time, we're in a new age where if you're going to be casting LGBTQ plus roles, you should find LGBTQ plus actors, because
You didn't want to play a gay guy.
it just wasn't right. It's
Can you
just not
believe
right.
that?
Why not? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just hire?
Why wouldn't you just take the role?
Why wouldn't you cast people appropriate for the role? That's what I want to know. Why wouldn't you cast people that are the role? What you want me to do?
Maybe-
And they wanted me to do a voice. I'm not going to do a voice. Okay, this isn't Family Guy. All right. They want the
They
whole.
wanted you.
Well,
They
you
wanted
should've
you.
s-
You were
No, they
perfect
didn't
for
want
the
me.
role.
They said on the call, on the sheet, on the submission sheet, they say do like a super flamboyant lispy voice, and I said, what is this? And it was for a short film. It was for a student short film. So, yeah, a non-paid student, non-union short film that wanted a straight guy to be LGBTQ. So, yeah. And he's sent me out for 6 of those. So, you know what? I think that I would probably find better management that would submit you and I both to something better. And now that I think about it, I feel like he's probably
Is this
wasting
this
your time
Golden
too.
Point place again? This Scientology place?
It's called New Era. And no, they have not returned my calls. Golden Era has not returned my calls about any of my stuff. And I've submitted a lot. But yeah, pretty much walking away from them too.
Good.
Because they
Don't
won't even talk
worry.
to me anymore.
I have your back. Just like the Country Bears had each other's backs, I have your back.
Back to the movie. That's right. Back to the movie. Yeah, it sounds like me and Pat agree that we're firing Christian Culkin, and because he's like not good at his job or whatever. And yeah, Pat, I
No,
really
I
do
think that
appreciate
makes sense though.
you turning down
because
the
then
role.
he can just focus on managing me. That'll probably take up most of his time, and Probably where he makes the most amount of money.
I heard that they
I
found-
am going to be Scooby-Doo on the new Velma season. Did I say that already?
I heard that they found child porn on his computer.
On Christians?
Yeah, I heard it.
You're just making that up now.
I don't know. I think tomorrow morning you might find in the paper that you read something different.
Did that sprained neck affect your blood flow? Are you going to go... Where are you going to do... You're going to drop off child porn? Where are you going to get child porn?
I don't know what you're insinuating here, but I'm not doing anything. I might alert the authorities about a very dangerous situation at a certain residence, and that might require some extreme backup, and they might need to kick down a door and search some files because this is a very important situation. So that might be what happens, because it sounds like there's maybe California right now has been under. There's a lot of bad shit happening, gun violence.
Did you hurt your neck breaking into Christian's house to plant child porn on him?
No, that's certainly not the case, and I'm offended that you would even
Then
say
admit
that.
you did it sucking your own dick.
If I was successful at sucking my own dick, I probably wouldn't be in this brace, now would I?
But you tried. You just admitted it.
I think that there.
It's okay to come clean.
I thought about it. All right.
You
But I was
tried
in that
it, and
position
you
for
hurt
a different reason. I was in the position to alleviate some strain on my lower back, and it messed.
Yeah.
I went a little too far on the stretch, yes, and it was for self-pleasure reasons, okay? But I was not successful, and
And you hurt your neck.
I hurt my neck quite a bit. I had to go to the doctor.
Okay. That's fine. Don't laugh at him, chat. It's natural. I would try it if I could.
I'm not an incel.
I'm chubby.
Jesus Christ.
He's not an incel.
Guys, I am not feeling it today, okay? If you want to continue
married.
being like that, if you want to continue, well, there's something I should have told you.
Oh, well.
I know.
Well.
Yeah, I haven't heard from her in a couple days.
Have we even talked about Country Bears today?
Yeah.
Do we need to make Country Bears a two-parter?
No, we need to get into it. I'm just going to say, look, I need to alert the authorities when we're done here about a certain somebody's
How do you know
transgressions.
that he's got that? How do you know he has CP?
I got a feeling. I have a feeling, and you know what? It's not me that's going to bust down his door. It's a SWAT team, so how about that?
Oh no, Will! Don't swat him again. Don't go back to. Don't you remember what happened to that family?
I think that right now that there is there's a huge difference between the life that I used to live and who I was as a person. Now I'm scared for the people in his life. I'm scared for the people in his life, and I feel like I don't have any choice. I don't have a
swat him.
choice. I don't have any choice here. I mean,
If you're
okay,
a long
if
time
you're about to
listener,
if you're about to see a little kid be taken advantage of, you're telling me you're not going to intervene?
you don't have
hello?
any proof. You're just you have a sense.
I basically have proof. And
This is gonna
That's
ruin a lot
exactly
of
what's
things for me.
what's going to happen is I'm going to have to call this number, and I'm going to have to call it in. I'm going to have to call it in.
You just
because
want to swat him because he's getting me gigs and he's not getting you good gigs.
Why would I do that? I'm your friend. I want
You're
the
jealous.
best for you. I'm not
You say
jealous.
that, but you are jealous.
I'm not jealous. End of discussion. Back to Country Bears. Okay? This movie is absolutely...
How long have we been recording?
We're in the halfway mark here.
No
Okay,
way.
this movie was chock full of suspense, comedy, hilarious. We follow a little bear Barry Barrington, played by the wonderful, incomparable 2002 teenage Haley Joel Osment. He's about 16 at this point, but with the voice of a little angel. And he plays Barry Barrington, who 1000% was taken in by human parents. We all know that. It's pretty obvious. And he's got a teenage older brother who's a total piece of shit. Right? I mean, oh my God.
Imagine Reese from Malcolm in the Middle,
100%.
but like way worse.
Yeah, seriously, this guy's mean. And he basically leaves, even despite the love of Barry's parents, his human parents, this brother gets him to pack his freaking bags and head to the one place he knows he'll fit in.
Where's that, Will?
The Country Bear Barn.
Bear School.
The Country Bear Barn, where his favorite
Bear
band,
School.
the Country Bears, played some of their best shows, where they would pack the house. They had people sitting in the rafters. You couldn't control the amount of people that are going to see this fucking band because they were the next best thing.
They were on weed.
Yeah, they were definitely doing more than just weed. They were drugs, a lot of drugs with these Bears, and that's what led them to break up because they played their last show only 10 years prior to when this movie came out.
And then Country Bear Hall is gonna be destroyed by Christopher Walken because of money.
Exactly. They owe 20 grand. The guy who owns the barn, the barn, owes 20 G's.
Shout out Big Al. Big Al's my favorite character.
Yeah, Big Al has the heart of Big Al for sure. This is one of the most endearing.
Let's just say my God tier scene is a Big Al scene.
That's good to know. And so we see this whole journey of the Country Bears being led by Barry Barrington and his new best friend, Big Al. And the roadie, of course, going across the country, rounding up all of the bears and getting the band back together.
Fred Betterhead, Ted Betterhead, Zoob Zooby,
and even Pixie.
Pixie Trixie.
Pixie St. Trixie. St. Clair. Pixie St. Clair.
There's
the
a
hottest
girl bear
I've ever seen in my life. What
There's
I
a
would,
girl bear.
What I would
and
do.
at first I did think these was real bears, but then no, I knew they were robots. After a couple minutes, I realized they were robots and not real bears. They just
You
had
should've
fur
seen-
taped
yeah.
to them.
It was funny. We
It's
had
just
to,
robots with fur taped to them.
we had to pause
Right, Will?
and
Oh,
watch
Will.
them. It's robots with fur taped to them. We had to pause and watch. God, I'm in such a good mood now.
Why?
All right, I am relieved because
Why?
I just know that we'll be doing justice to the world by getting rid of this sort of like scum of the earth guy that's taking advantage of us. He's like,
He's really helping me, and you should.
God, he's just like taking advantage of us. Sucks.
He's really helping my career out, and you should be happy for me.
Pat,
And I'm sorry that you hurt your neck.
Pat, I am happy for you for all. I mean, sounds like you've already booked the role of Scoob, unless like something comes out. But like, I don't think that there's anything that would come out about you. Like, there was nothing that would cancel that.
Well, I mean, you're trying to cancel my manager. That's not a great look for me.
I'm not trying to cancel anybody. I would never do that. But
You're trying
can't
to
stop
swat
somebody
him,
from being
and
canceled.
The
by
last time
themselves.
you swatted a family, you swatted a kid, and his whole family was annihilated by the SWAT team. And you know that that's a possibility of happening again if you swat Christian Culkin, my manager.
Sure, it's a possibility.
Do you want to talk about Country Bears a different time?
No. No. I'm just gonna look. This is what we need to say. Sure, it's a possibility that were to happen, but this is a way different circumstance because this time there's actual lives in danger. If we don't report this, and
I think you're
very
trying to do the right
scary.
thing. It's just that you don't have any proof.
Very scary. I mean, he said some very scary things to me. Like,
What did he
took me
say?
aside. Things I'm not allowed to say, like out loud.
Then you
Things
don't
I
have
would
proof of
never
anything.
say. Things I would never say out loud. He said to me by myself, and he said, "Don't ever say this to anybody. I'm going to be real with you because I feel a connection to you." And he said some shit, and I was like, "Look, I think it's actually really messed up. I think that you need help, and if you continue to do this and you don't find help for yourself, then I'm gonna act on your best interest." And I think that's where we're at right now. And it sucks that I have to, but I do because of what he is all about. Like, some people just aren't good people. And I kind of just feel like,
I
very narcissistic.
I don't. When
of
we,
him.
it just seems like you had a different attitude about it before I mentioned all the roles that I was getting. It seems like you kind of just turned.
No, I don't think so at all. This is how I've been the entire time. This is how I've been the entire time. So I'm so happy for you in your role. You're playing the new Scoob on Velma. I love that show. I've watched the first episode. I loved it so much. It's so woke and funny and sexy at the same time. Like, it's so cool, and I'm so happy you're gonna be that character. And I seriously doubt anything will come up in like the press or anything that would take that away from you. I seriously doubt that.
Are you gonna do?
I seriously
what's
doubt
gonna
that.
happen? What's gonna happen?
What are you talking? Nothing's gonna happen. I seriously doubt that.
what did
I'm just
you
saying
do?
I seriously doubt. I'm just saying I seriously doubt anything's gonna happen that would stop that. You're good. You don't need Christian Culkin to do anything for you anymore. Nothing's gonna happen. I seriously doubt. I'm just saying.
God damn it, Will.
What? I'm just saying, I seriously doubt anything would ever happen to you playing that role. Did you hear about Justin Roiland? Did you hear about Justin Roiland?
Are you
in like the text
what?
messages that got posted to Twitter about his?
I'm not like Justin Roiland.
No, I know you're not. I know you're not like Justin Roiland at all. I'm just saying. Did you hear about that?
I did, but what's your point?
I seriously doubt that anything bad would be like that to you and
Then
like
why
mess
are
with
you
your
talking
role.
about it?
I'm just
Why are
saying. I'm just saying. I seriously
No.
doubt. I seriously doubt that anything would happen to you playing the Scoob
Are
role,
you
like your dream
threatening me?
role. No, I know it's your dream role. I
Are
know
you
it's your dream
threatening me?
role.
Did you plant fake Are you sabotaging my career?
No, I didn't even know that you were playing Scoob until today. Like, seriously, like just a couple minutes ago. I would never
I'm
do that to
playing
you.
Scoob.
I know that's your dream role. I would never do that to you. I'm just saying, I seriously doubt something like that would ever happen. Like what happened to Justin Roiland.
Why are you bringing him up?
Because that's like a good example of what
Nothing
has
like
happened.
that's going to happen. I'm a different person, and I
Yeah,
would never do anything
I
that
agree.
disgusting.
I agree. You are not like that at all. You would never do anything like that.
This
That
is a
would-
woke show. This is for extreme centrists like us.
So back to Country Bears. We follow.
Oh, do you
Barry
want to hear about
Barrington.
Scoob in Velma?
No, that's okay. We got Country Bears here.
Well, Scoob's not a dog.
What do you mean?
I'm playing Scoob, but he's not a dog. He's a gay black guy.
Wait. I saw it.
What?
What was the role that you submitted for the new Born Identity movie?
Oh, I'm like I don't know. I'm like an office nerd hacker. It's like a gay guy.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Oh, this
Are
is
you
so
okay?
embarrassing. I'm just so embarrassed.
What?
Well, I don't know. I got the same. I get it now. I got the same submissions, and yeah, I just immediately turned them down because I saw that they were for an LGBTQ plus role. But like, I could totally play that. Now, like now that I think about it, like I could play that. Like, I'm
You
not
gotta
saying
take the roles.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like I would have booked it like you did, but I'm just saying that like I could see myself playing. It makes sense. Like I could see myself playing like in a Born. I could see myself playing like
Being the gay guy. Yeah.
yeah. Well, not just being like the gay guy, but like being like, you know, I'm like an assistant to like an office manager, but I'm also gay or something like that. I could see myself doing that now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I should hit up Christian on that.
Well,
I'll hit up
yeah.
Christian on
You
that.
should.
I'm sure he's got
don't-
something.
you-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got something.
You should. You should.
That's great. Oh, I'm so excited for you. Oh my God. That's amazing, Pat. Holy
Isn't
shit.
that great?
That's amazing. I'm so happy
Yeah.
for you. Oh my God.
Thanks.
That's incredible. Oh, man. I got to hit him up on that. That's so sick. You're killing it, dude.
Yeah, he'll get you some roles.
You're killing it, man.
So anyway, hopefully
killing
Christian
it.
pass. Yeah, I am killing it.
Dude, I'll text him right
And you're
now.
gonna be killing it too. Yeah, you
Oh
should
my
text
God,
him.
dude.
So hopefully
Alright.
Christian passes the bar, and he'll be our lawyer and our manager, and
Dude.
sky's the limit from there.
I'm texting him right now. What's up, bro? Hey, got anything for me to audition for? Heard about
He
Pat.
promised that they won't always be gay roles. He said we'll
So
be getting
sick.
straight roles eventually. It's just
That's
that
so sick.
the market is over. There's not enough gays right now because everyone wants gays in their movies.
Yeah, no, yeah, I totally agree. Like one of the best pieces of cinema that came out this year was Bros. So we're gonna see a lot more of that, and I for one am all for it. I don't care what role you put me out for. I'm an actor, and I take
Yep.
any role that you send my way. I will bring the version of myself to it that I was trained in, and you know, for a love of the art form. I just love auditions in general, and you know that I love auditions because
Did Dave Chappelle actually, was he actually a cell inside of Bill Murray's body? No, but he was the voice of Osmosis Jones.
Dave Chappelle was Osmosis Jones.
Yeah.
I thought it was Chris Tucker, man. Oh, I
no,
can't do
it's
that.
Dave Chappelle.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
okay,
sorry.
your neck's sprained.
Yeah, I'm just so excited now. I got chills. I'm so jazzed right now. I can't believe that you booked those roles. Oh man, you're killing it, dude. I cannot wait.
Velma.
Oh man,
Velma. He talks
that's
the
so
same.
sick, dude.
He talks
Oh.
he's a gay black guy, but he talks like old Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, man.
guys, it's me, Scooby-Doo.
You sound like Fat Albert. It's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. Back to God, I'm just so jazzed on Christian now. That's so sick. I mean, I knew because like he like hip pocketed me and stuff. He was like sending me out for like a lot of cool shit. I just like didn't
No.
I just didn't quite, you know, I didn't quite think
You
that
didn't
he
read
knew.
the emails
Yeah, you know.
very well.
Yeah. So we get what this movie's about, yada yada yada. It's pure amazing. It's pure amazing. All right, Pat. You know what time it is. We got to get to our moments here. All right, Pat.
Yes.
first and foremost, what's a scene that made you cry or left you speechless? If
the
you can
thing
narrow
that
it down to
left me-
one.
Opening scene when they're playing live their farewell show in '91.
Oh,
that
yes.
left me goddamn speechless. I was like, "This is incredible. Why are they quitting?"
I was
And then, of
flopping around
course,
like a fish.
And of course, it pulls out, and then it's just Barry watching an old ass VHS of them playing.
He's
But
such a fan.
Woo.
Such a little kid
that
fan.
song is so good.
Oh my god. Yeah. I just, as soon as I heard that music going around, I was just jumping. I was flopping like a fish. I was just wah. But yeah, to every musical
Kind of
song.
the only way you can dance when your neck's hurt, huh?
Yeah. This movie has so many magical moments, and they all involve music. I mean, it wouldn't be the Country Bears if you didn't have a couple rock hits in there. And for me, it was when they're in Nashville, and they're at the diner, and the server recognizes them, and she said, "Actually, I'm here chasing my dream." And
Yep.
one of the bears is like, "Well, did you make it?" And then another bear's like, "Obviously not. She's serving us." And then the other one hits him over the head. It's all funny. But she
Bonk.
freaking rocks out. She's got a beautiful voice, and the chefs in the diner are all drumming on the pans, and they're all going nuts, going crazy. That one
Yeah, let's
had
get
me
her-
crying. I was
I
crying.
want to make sure we give her a shout out, get her name in here, because she's so good. Oh, Jennifer S. Page. Failed diva. Pop diva. Oh,
Jennifer Page. Check out her 2011 hit "Crush." Check out her 2012 song called "Sober," and check out her 2017 song. It's just a little crush. She's got a lot of crush songs about crushes and being sober and stuff. Yeah, she's awesome.
she does not look like she's doing well.
Well, she absolutely is stunning, and I got a little crush on her. I got a little crush on her myself, if I don't mind saying. All right, Pat. What's your God tier scene? Let's hit it.
God tier scene. Oh gosh, this is kind of just a flyover moment for many, but it's such a Big Al, of course, my favorite character. My favorite scene is when he accidentally tells Christopher Walken the plan to do a freaking show to save the bar, the hall,
my
the country
God.
hall. And then he turns away and he speeds away and he's like, "I may be big, but I'm fast."
Yeah.
Me, the big laugh.
So good.
Such a big bear robot. I can't believe how big that robot is. And
It's
it just has
amazing.
hair taped to it, huh? Right, Will? It's just
Yeah.
a robot.
Just a robot with hair
Not a
taped
real
to it.
bear.
Not a real bear. It's a robot with hair taped to it. They did it just like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And once you know, it's easier to see. But it is okay to think that they're real bears because it is very believable, and that's okay. But they're not. They are
Tricked
just
me.
robots. Yeah, they are just
They're
robots.
just
with hair.
robots.
Yeah.
Hair taped to them.
For me, this movie is quite the climax, and so the Bears, they just want to get the frickin' band back together, but they're missing one component: their lead singer Ted. And lo and behold, Christopher Walken locks up these Bears. He's got them in a warehouse like the Joker style. He's gonna blow them to bits. And Barry runs. No, I don't even know how many miles it was, but Barry runs all the way the fuck home, fast as fuck. And Bears can go 35 miles per hour. So Barry was easily doubling that, and who knows how many fucking miles away. Barry gets home. He gets the whole family together. Even the fucking cops. These beautiful cops.
Ham
And we
and
love our
cheeks.
police force. We love our police force. Mm-hmm. And the cops are there to help. And they're like, "Whoa, we thought this kid was kidnapped." And he's like, "No, but Christopher Walken's gonna fucking gun him like a fish." And they got Ted. They get the lead singer back. and they try to get him in the car, but they can't fit this big ass robot covered in hair bear in the car.
Nope.
But the dad
Oh,
has a good
yes.
idea. He puts him in their boat. He's hauling a boat. He's got this van, but he's
That
got a
was
hitch
the best.
in a boat that's on wheels. And so Ted's just rocking and rolling in this boat. And sure enough, right next to where they need to go to save these bears, because they're tracking them on a little tracking device,
Yeah.
the car hits a bump into a ditch, and the boat goes flying with Ted in it. It crashes through a wall, and it's flying, and it barely nicks the jail cell, and the door falls, and the bears are free, and they're back together, and it's time to rock. And that was the most exciting part. It was God tier.
Yes, it was. So good.
Yeah.
Yes, that was my second God tier. I'm glad you did that. I'm glad you mentioned that one.
And you think about how this movie was written, and you can see how it led to another 5 movies being made. And I mean, they did it without any huge cliffhangers, but like Pirates of the Caribbean, they obviously mapped Pirates of the Caribbean out completely after this movie. Like the Kraken and Christopher
Yeah.
Walken and like Davy's Locker and like
The Country Bear, they're in a vault and we'll never see them, but one of the Country Bears sequels is At World's End, and another one's Black Pearl.
Just
it's
change
like
the
a
characters
complete-
around. There, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God.
And it'd be so much better if it was bears and not stinky ass pirates. All right, Pat. I know this question's hard, especially with a film like this. For the love of God, just do your best. If there was at all any part of this movie that you could agree with the critics on, what would it be? I know. And this is my favorite movie of all time, so I understand completely. But go ahead. Just try.
I wasn't for sure. I was like, I think this might be Will's favorite movie when I was watching it.
Oh,
It is
without
your
a doubt. Oh, and it has been for a long time.
I wished that it would have been a bit better if that he wasn't adopted. I wanted him to know who his parents was.
I wanted him to be I wanted the dad to be like kind of like not in the know. This is so funny. We had the same thought pretty much. I wanted the mom to have had like hooked up at a concert with one of the Country Bears. But then at the end they don't know
so
whose
it's
it
his-
is.
So his human mom is his bio mom.
Yeah. And that's I
then
kind of
he has a
still
bear dad.
believe that is the actual case and that they
Okay.
have all of this
Wow.
bullshit.
If that's true, this is my favorite movie too.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I really do feel like this is it. The mom was having fun and hooked up with one of the Country Bears. Probably Big Al, if you ask me. They look alike. And,
I may be big, but I can give a good fucking. He says that.
and it's true, and he means it too. My God. My God.
My gosh.
So yeah, that was exactly mine. That was exactly my. That's the thing is they could have been a little
Wow.
bit more clear because they don't explicitly say if he was adopted or if he was found. They have pictures of him with rangers or whatever, but it's kind of like if I was trying to sort of like hide this narrative. Obviously, the dad does know because like how could you not? But like,
Awkward.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I know that I know that my relationship's on the rocks, but
Did
if
she
my
take
wife,
Pretty Rat?
yeah, she took Pretty Rat with her, and Pretty Bird, but she'll come back.
Oh, buddy.
No, it's okay. She'll come back. She just needs a little freedom. That's all. So Yeah, it's just me hanging out by myself. Me and Adrian, that's all. No problem.
I
No problem.
get why you hurt your neck now.
It's not like that. But let's get into some of these critics because if it wasn't obvious that Jerry Bruckheimer tanked this movie to get his own series made, and planted all of these terrible critics. You know, this movie's had a huge budget and it only ended up making like a third of it back. It ended up hardly making any money in the box office. Even after its initial, here's the thing, is its initial release had critics raving about it. And it wasn't until its theatrical release that we saw this storm of people talking shit. And
Brainwashed sheep.
exactly. So just to think that, you know, sure, he could have had his hand, handing out the buck saying, like, write a bad review on this, just like a business would for a Google review, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But the reality is that these are bots, and they're most likely not real people at all. So, Pat, check this out. This is from Carl Spacek from USA Cinema. He wrote, "This movie was one of the worst pieces of cinema ever made. Disney is cooking their books, and this was one hell of a tax write-off."
Oh my God.
Okay, yikes.
Carl.
Yeah, Carl, we've heard something like that before with another Disney movie called Mars Needs Moms. And, yeah.
You're full of shit.
Plagiarism much? Sorry, Carl.
L2 right, boy.
Carl, let me tell you what I'd like to do to you. I would like to take you. I'd like to befriend you. I'd like to take you up on it. I'd like to be your friend, and I'd take you out into the woods. Okay, just me and you, for a nice guys trip. All right. And then I'm gonna have my friend Pat here come chasing us with a chainsaw, and he's gonna get you. He's gonna chop you into little pieces. He's gonna chop you up into little pieces.
You think that this movie was a tax write-off? I'm going to take your head right off.
Amazing. Yeah. All right, Pat, you want to read this next one? This one's...
My pleasure.
Jeez Louise. This one's rough.
This is by Kyle Martine of Film Critics USA. Loser. Sorry. Even Christopher Walken couldn't save this one for me.
Sorry, sweetie. Yeah.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh my God. Get a personality. Get a life. For the love of God, I no matter which person you pay to have sex with you, I just feel bad for them, even if you have to pay them like double rate or whatever. Because
you're so ugly.
Yeah, it's not just that you're ugly on the outside, you're terribly miserable and ugly on the inside. And you're probably the epitome, you're like the human form of just sludge.
Yep, you nailed it.
You're
I don't
sludge.
think I could have said it better. The only thing uglier than you on the outside is the way that your dumb pig brain works. And you're a horrible film critic. I would like to torture you for 1,000 years.
On the outside, you might be a normal human, but on the inside, you're a burn victim. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Kyle?
Perfect. He knows. He has to live with it every day.
Yeah. Yeah, you've had battery acid thrown on your insides. That's what I'm trying to say, Kyle. Because you're disgusting, okay? This movie was meant to not allow the troops to invade Iraq. This movie was meant to send peace and love to the world, saying this is the United States' stance on everything after 9/11.
Yep.
But you chose hatred, you chose war, and you're just as bad as the Taliban in this. So, might as well call you Osama Kyle Martine Obama.
Yep. Loser.
Osama Obama.
T-Rex is looking for these guys' address.
I'll give that to T-Rex. He will find you, Kyle. And sorry to say, but We are not affiliated with T-Rex. If we were, we would have a lot more lawsuits against us, but he has been finding a lot of these critics, and he's been having his way with them. And it's not pretty. He sends his Polaroids in the mail, and they're covered in blood and feces. He's having his way with you.
Oh, I have to go.
Yeah, I got to get out of here.
My mom's calling me.
You need to take that call. Catch us
Hello?
back, everybody, and see you next week with another episode of Certified Cinephiles.
I gotta take a shower still. Can you hold off for a little bit?
Certified Cinephiles.